I thought healing was a straight line. I thought if I just did the work, put in the time, read the books, went to the sessions, that eventually I'd arrive somewhere. A place called better, a place called healed, and I'd stay there. Nobody told me it doesn't work like that. Nobody told me you can have 3 great weeks and then one Tuesday, for no reason at all, be right back at the beginning. And that's not failure. That's just what it actually looks like. Nobody told me that. I was doing really well for about 6 weeks straight. Got out of bed on time, was showing up, was feeling great. Started thinking maybe this was it, maybe I'd turned the corner that I've been working toward and finally earned. And then it hit on a Tuesday like it always seems to do. Out of nowhere, out of nothing, and I was back in the blue. Back inside the feelings I had spent 6 weeks beside. Back at the beginning of a race I thought I left behind. And I wanted to call it failure, wanted to call it proof that I was never gonna make it to the other side of truth. But something in me knew this time that falling back don't mean that the 6 weeks weren't real or that the progress wasn't seen. Nobody told me healing wasn't linear or clean, no. Nobody told me I'd go backwards, more than in between. 2 steps forward, 3 steps back, and calling that progress. Healing isn't a destination, it's just learning to process. Learning to process, yeah, learning to process. I'm not there yet, still learning the process. I've been in the work for longer than I thought it'd take, longer than the timelines that the hopeful people make when they say give it time. Like time alone is what it needs, like the calendar is all that stands between the hurt and the release. I've had good months, I've had bad months, I've had weeks of both at once. I've had days where I was certain, followed straight by days of dunce. I've had sessions where I broke wide open, thought I found the thing, only to discover there was always something under everything. I wanted to call it failure, wanted to call it proof that I was never gonna make it to the other side of truth. But something in me knew this time that falling back don't mean that the 6 weeks weren't real or that the progress wasn't seen. Nobody told me healing wasn't linear or clean, oh. Nobody told me I'd go backwards, more than in between. 2 steps forward, 3 steps back, and calling that progress. Healing isn't a destination, it's just learning to process. Learning to process, yeah, learning to process. I'm not there yet, still learning the process. What if the going backwards is a part of going forward? What if every time you fall you land a little closer to the thing underneath the thing that started all of this? What if progression isn't failure, it's just how the healing hits? What if the bad Tuesday after 6 weeks of okay is just the process doing something you can't see today? What if healing isn't arriving at a place and staying there? What if it's just learning how to breathe inside the air of wherever you are? Even the hard places, even the backwards ones, even the Tuesday ones. My therapist said something to me once. She said, the fact that you feel it again doesn't mean you haven't healed. It means you're healing. There's a difference. And I didn't understand what she meant then, but I think I do now. Healed isn't a place you get to and stay. It's more like a muscle you keep building. And some days the weight is heavier and you drop it, and picking it back up doesn't mean you never lifted it. It just means today was heavy and you're still here, picking it up again. That's the work. That's actually the work. Nobody told me healing wasn't linear or clean, but I'm learning how to hold the space between. 2 steps forward, 3 steps back, still moving ahead. Healing isn't a destination, it's choosing it instead. Choosing it instead. Choosing it instead. Every Tuesday, choosing it instead. Choosing it instead. I'm still in it, I want you to know that. I'm not on the other side writing this, I'm in the middle of it. On a Tuesday, picking it back up again. And that's okay, that's actually okay. The middle is where most of the work happens anyway. Keep going, not because it's linear, not because it's clean, just because you're still here. And that means something, it still means something. Keep going.